back to Blazing Book Reviews. Today, we will be reviewing a series of Unfortunate Events, books 4, 5, and 6 by Lemony Snicket.
So, I halfway through the fourth one. I haven't gotten farther than that, so.
I'm rereading the first one.
You read?
I read it, and then now I forgot everything that happened, pretty much.
Oh, yeah, that happens sometimes.
So, can you give me a summary of this book? So, book 4 summary. The Baudelaires are sent to Lucky Smells, or if you're watching the show, they sneak onto a Lucky Smells truck. But we're doing a book review, not a show review. So, they work hard under their new guardian, whose name is Sir. Just Sir? Yes, just Sir.
Of course it is. That's just so, like, Lemony Snicket style.
Yeah. So, Count Olaf comes again. So, Klaus becomes hypnotized. I won't tell you how, but that's about all we can give without spoiling anything, like a lot. Because the books are basically the same. Like, over and over and over again, Count Olaf comes, Count Olaf tries to get the money, the Baudelaire fortune, and Count Olaf fails.
Mm-hmm.
It's very repetitive. I would recommend reading these books, but they're not my favorite.
I wouldn't recommend reading them. Unless you're just like a person who loves sad, depressing books, then I'd recommend reading them. But if you don't, if you like happy, cheerful books,
Don't read these.
definitely don't read them.
All right, book 5, The Austere Academy. They're sent to a boarding school, Perfrock Preparatory School. And they're forced to live in the dilapidated orphan's shack. And it's infested with crabs and fungus.
What? Why crab?
I don't know.
Why not like mice or something?
They meet Vice Principal Nero, and yeah, they befriend more orphans who their parents died in a fire, and they were left with a fortune. And now Count Olaf is trying to get their fortune too.
What are their names?
Duncan and Isadora, they're triplets.
Triplets?
One of them died.
Oh. That doesn't sound like triplets to me.
The Baudelaire, book 6, the Baudelaires are placed with wealthy guardians Jerome and Esme Squalor, and Esme is obsessed with what's in and what's out, like what's trendy and what's not trendy.
Oh my goodness.
She is
She's a what?
I don't know, more than obsessive about it. It's like it's her life, basically.
Like, that's all she talks about ever?
Basically. Olaf returns in disguise again as an in auctioneer.
What?
Not out. It's in. That means it's trendy.
How do you be a... Since when are auctioneers trendy?
I don't know. The Baudelaires search for the Quagmires and
Who are the Quagmires?
the triplets.
Oh, okay. I should have figured.
And that's about it.
Yeah, it's the same thing if you haven't noticed.
Oh, I forgot something. Book 5, there's these horrible violin recitals.
For who?
Vice Principal Nero, he plays the violin, but he thinks he's really good at it, but he's really not. And everyone hates it, and they're forced to listen to him every single night. And if you don't go to one, you have to buy him a bag of candy and watch him eat it.
Oh. This guy's really evil, like the real Nero.
Yeah. Anyway, questions. What would you rate this for family friendliness? It's really sad. I'd rate it like a 4.
And it's kind of violent, and there's like some...
Yeah, there's death, child abuse, violence,
I'd actually rate it 3.
and violins.
Yeah, terrible violin playing. I never made it to that point in the movie because we stopped watching it because it's so weird.
Movie?
Yeah.
Or show?
There's a movie too. Netflix show, and I don't know who the movie's about. But don't watch the movie. It's really...
Oh yeah, now I remember you telling me last time that there was a movie.
Yeah.
Oh, what would your overall rating be?
I'd give it like a 6. It's not that good, but it's not bad. 6 or 7.
And the same thing happens again and again.
Yeah, it's very repetitive. Except it happens differently.
It's a bit too obvious, though.
Yeah,
that-
it's really obvious who he is. The kids are like, it's this person, it's this person, it's this person. And the adults are like, no, that person's way too sweet. No, that person's a girl. No, that person is too in.
The adults in that book are like so oblivious to everything.
They're just blind.
Mm-hmm.
Until like the very last moment.
Until when
When
he's like,
there's,
tell
like,
Ola.
100% truth. Then it's like a blindfold being taken off, and then they're like, oh my goodness. And then they never learn from the past. Like, oh, you kids were right.
What age group would you put this in?
9 and up, maybe 9 or 10. Actually, I'd give it 10 and up. They're not that long, but they're just not super action filled.
There's a lot of talk, I feel like. And it's more like you can write a story, and it's like, she did this, this, this. He uses a lot of adjectives, don't get me wrong. But he's used the adjectives really repetitively, I feel like.
Yeah, like sometimes, like he defines a word and then he uses it over and over and over and over again.
I think he might do that on purpose.
He does.
Okay.
It's just his very interesting way of writing.
Interesting is one word.
Yeah. Book 4 has about 200 pages, book 5 about 225, and book 6 about 250. It just climbs 25 pages each book
Exactly.
for these 3. I rounded to the nearest 25.
I can't imagine the amount of planning this would take in because each book has 13 chapters, except the last one, right?
Actually, so there's 13 books and 13 chapters in each book. But the last book has book the 14th, as he calls it, and then the 14th chapter.
Yeah.
It's kind of like an epilogue.
It's crazy. The amount of planning that must have gone in it. The title names, haven't noticed by now, are all alliterations, meaning same letter, same letter.
Except the bad beginning, the reptile room.
Yeah, if you get rid of the.
Yeah,
You get rid of
the. Except the end. That's book the 13th. And all
Book the 13th is different than all the rest.
yeah.
Because it has 14 chapters.
No, technically, book the 14th is
It's your own book.
just in book the 13th, but it's a separate book.
Mhm.
So technically, there's 14 books.
You're confusing me.
But anyways.
Yeah,
Let's not confuse the watchers even more.
readers. Are we a book now?
Yeah.
Remember, audiobooks aren't reading.
What?
Yeah, you can watch our video about that.
I would recommend it. We need to get back on topic here.
Yes. All right. Anything else?
Nope.
No.
Like, subscribe, share, and comment. We need books.
We don't need books. Actually, we do need books, but we need books to review.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember the to review, not just we need books.
Yes, send us some books through Amazon.
Yeah.
I mean,
Why not?
That'd be amazing if you did that, but
But you don't know our address.
I hope.
The next book we will be reviewing is The Hobbit by J.R.R. Tolkien.
We'll see you then.